first, Isaac Mizrahi Wedge ankle boot as a today's special value. Not only is this a brand new silhouette, but the footbed that the actual wedge is built on happens to be a customer favorite. You rave about those silhouettes on QVC.com, but what Isaac did today is give you a leather ankle boot that is absolutely stunning. There's no choice of. It's mixed media with smooth, gorgeous leather, and then of course, soft, silky suede that you see here on the back. It's three easy payments today of $33.08 to bring home this ageless booty. The only decision that you need to make is what color. And to be honest with you, I say go for two, because one choice is way too hard.
You're right about that.
So we'll start with the black, full range of sizes, medium and wide widths, 5 through 12, whole and half sizes. The black, could it be any more classic?
No, and you know what? Everybody refreshes a black boot for fall.
Sure.
And how do you do a new one? And what about this way? Right, the mixed media?
Absolutely.
Divine,
the
right?
heel height, perfect. 2 3/4.
Sweet spot, that heel height.
Sweet spot.
Sweet
Next
spot.
up, we have it for you. And of course, this is going to be our coffee bean. How decadent,
I know,
that rich
love it.
dark brown.
And if you want a dark shoe, a dark boot, and you don't feel like going black, go here, because this with black is very chic.
Great call out. Next up, we have it for you in the saddle brown, which to me, so European inspired, that colorway, rich.
Now, can I tell you something? I know it says saddle brown on your card, but it is actually called cognac. So if you want to order that boot, it is called cognac.
Oh, great call out. Thank you for that.
That happened last night at midnight, and Sandra kept saying, Sandra kept saying saddle, and I kept looking at the screen and kept saying,
but wait a second,
cognac,
it's cognac.
But it is it's a gorgeous, whatever you call that color.
Cognac
that
or
is
saddle brown.
Quite beautiful, right? Exactly. Sort of my
It's the
favorite.
medium brown. That's all you need to know. The color that I decided to wear today is the Bordeaux.
Isn't that divine?
I love it.
Me too.
It is
and your
everything.
nails are kind of giving me like a little story with the Bordeaux.
Well, I know you love color.
I love it. Yeah.
Next up, our final choice, our second choice. This is going to be your beautiful dark navy.
I'm crazy about
I feel like for the same colorway that we had with the coffee bean, it's almost so dark it reads black sometimes.
And wear it with black, you know. And this particular color has a little tinge of like teal in it. I just want you to know it's like even more than your average navy. It's
and what a
just
big color this fall, the teal hues.
Oh yeah. I mean, and then, excuse me.
Okay.
Really? Wait
the
a second.
charcoal.
Make way
there we
for
go.
the gray.
Hi.
Seriously?
And I love that you still continued the gold tone zipper with the charcoal. You
Yeah,
don't see that
I
that
know.
often.
Well, what's great about that zipper, by the way, is that is not functional, that zipper. The other zipper on the inside, actually turn it this way.
So purely decorative on the outside.
On the outside, and then that one is the way you get in. And look at the inside of the boot, right? It's kind of got that wonderful facing of leather, and then all that wonderful sort of tricot that makes your foot just slip right in.
Which, you know, kind of has the effect of Cinderella in an ankle boot from a designer, shipped to your door today as our best value of the day for one day only. Sizes 5 through 12, medium and wide width, full range of sizes with half and whole sizes. For 3 easy payments of $33.08. You know, last year, Isaac, and for the majority of this year, wedges have become your best-selling silhouette.
That's so true.
And this is really, I feel like, eye-opening because your customer loves a boot from you, whether it's in smooth leather or, of course, your beautiful suedes. This is really refreshing to see this silhouette from you.
I love it because, like you said, it's kind of everywhere, every single dossier about fashion, every single newspaper article you read, every magazine feature is about this little booty on a wedge, right? And so, like, it's incredibly sort of contemporary and, like, I use this word all the time, snappy. Like, if you don't buy any new clothes this year, just buy these boots because literally anything you wear them with is going to look brand new, fresh, gorgeous, fashion, you know? And yet, I feel that this is extremely classic and it's something that like is very ageless, you know? So it's a way to be kind of like hip if you're looking for that without being kind of overstatedly so or like, you know, mutton dressed as lamb or something. If you're like a girl in her 20s, you're gonna aspire to this boot, you're gonna go like, yeah, that'll be like sort of spiffy and grown up for me. And then if you're a lady like, you know, 50 something like me or 60 something or 70, you're gonna go, yeah, that's the thing I'm gonna buy to be like chic without being something like girly.
But you know what I appreciate so much too about that, Isaac, is because whether you are 20 or 70, we will walk into the shoe wall in the department store and feel so overwhelmed. We know we need that ankle boot.
We've
seen it in the magazine, but so often that age difference, you're not really sure where to start. And I think as you take a look at the silhouette on the girls, you're going to see how the way that it's designed, it's a little higher in the front than it is the back.
Right.
So when you're walking, it looks like a custom fit.
It does, yeah. It looks like what it looks like to me is this kind of like a dress equestrian thing, or like a man's sort of 19th century sort of riding boot where the front is like a little bit taller than the back. And that's because it's just sort of elegant. Also, it's very comfortable. You know, I have to say it's really comfortable to have the front be a little bit almost like taller in this way than the back, you know?
Well, and I think with the price point too, I mean, 3 easy payments of $33 and change, you're getting 2 incredibly supple leathers today for one day only. As you dial in for your color and your size, there you're seeing it in the Bordeaux, an absolutely stunning color. But to your point, while it nods a little bit towards equestrian, sometimes when you have those favorite equestrian boot brands, they only make tall boots, but then you see in their magazine, there's the shorter boot, but it's only done in the leather or it's only done in the suede. And sometimes, depending on your frame, that material can be overwhelming. This is the perfect balance.
This has the right balance of the mixed media, right?
Yes.
Also, we had a lot of calls, I'm not kidding you, 2 or 3 already, who have said that they're buying this a couple of different colors to wear every day because they recognize the idea of like the heel height, that sweet spot of like 2 3/4 inches. They recognize, I guess, because we've done things on this last and on this heel height.
Yes,
right?
2 3/4.
We've done it. So and it's been customer top rated almost every single time. And so she sees that and she goes like, oh, right, I have those, but now I need them as an everyday kind of little boot and or shoe. I mean, this works. You wear this as a boot,
completely agree.
right? You tuck a legging into that or something, or you wear that with like, you know, little ankle pants, right? Or with a skirt and tights, but treat that as a shoe too. Why not, you know?
And you know, I think the fact that it is so versatile, you don't have to worry about getting this home and saying, you know what, where's the other ankle boot? You know, where do I have it for this set of jeans, this set of pants, this set of tights? This is really your all-encompassing ankle boot. And as you check out the flexibility, don't forget, you're still getting the comfort inside the shoe, because what I love about you is not only do you make beautiful things, but you make them practical. It's not going to be any fun if we can't wear them.
Absolutely. And the thing is, you know, I have really bad feet. I have wide feet and I have bad feet. So I try to always offer wides, which we are doing in this. And the idea that it's like this upper is completely sprung so that you have no break in time when you get that boot home. And then, you know, you sort of open it up. I'm going to try to show you the inside of this boot.
Functioning
if I can
inside zipper.
You can't, I mean, it's hard to show you the amount of kind of comfort sock technology we have living inside of this boot. So basically, it looks like this is what I was trying to say before about this kind of ageless thing. It looks like the chicest boot out there, but it literally feels like a comfort shoe.
Well, let me remind you of your colors. Jerome, how many did you say have been spoken for so far today? 13,000 now out the door since midnight. We start over here with the charcoal. Many of you making that your must-have color as we kicked off our fall fashion days. And I mean, again, take a look from side to side. Truly, every inch of this shoe is outstanding.
With the stacked heel, right?
Beautifully.
As a dark stack.
And it really does give that artisan crafted feel to the amazing leather quality that you're getting. Take a look at this navy. I feel like I only want to walk through Central Park in navy, head to toe navy.
Is that right? I just love the idea myself. And I love the way it mixes with denim, and I love the way it mixes with black right now, and with charcoal gray.
And I like that you have permission now with navy and black. For a long time, you're like, can I not? Next up, the Bordeaux. This is the color that I've been wearing.
It's
I mean,
so
truly just rich and elegant.
Yeah, and by the way, like, you know, as colors go, that is pretty subtle. I mean, you wear that as a neutral totally. I don't think you can, there isn't a color to get wrong with that Bordeaux.
Well, next up, we have it for you in the cognac. Very popular color. Again, check the availability guide down at the bottom of your screen, because as we have medium and wide widths available, full ranges of sizes, 5 through 12. You want to go ahead and reserve your order now. Here is that dark, incredible coffee bean.
I love it. And I love that it has this dark brown stack as opposed to the black, which actually has dark black stack, right?
Yes.
And for instance, this cognac has a slightly lighter stack than the dark brown, right? And the rest of them have the dark black stack. I just think it's a great feature to have the actual color stack kind of complement the actual suede and leather color of the shoe.
Well, and something that I just want to point out really quick, guys, I'm going to stand up just so
Please
you can see this.
do, because you look so chic in those pants.
That
I mean, I
one
gotta
of
tell
the
you.
things I have the hardest time with ankle boots is getting them to match up to the height of the actual ankle boot. And so I've got on some faux leather pants, but the idea that I wanted to show you behind this, you're going to be wearing this all throughout the winter. The fact that this is an ankle boot that's still so very sleek underneath the skinniest of leggings or slim cut shoes. I love that versatility that you get.
Me
It's
too.
almost that little Italian little look and feel.
The other
but
thing
then
is,
if you want to cuff like Adrian,
right,
you've
if
got
you
it.
want to show a little ankle, or if she was wearing a little knee sock or something like that, if it was
Right.
freezing cold out or whatever, or if you just want to go completely bare-legged like Carissa between, say, now and like, you know, Thanksgiving or something when it's not so freezing.
Absolutely.
And you kind of have to look fall. It's such a great, great way of taking any particular piece that you have, a skirt, a pair of pants. And I like that you've sort of used the skinny pant on the outside of the boot.
Yeah.
I would have like tucked those in or something, or just let them
You
kind
could
of.
do either.
I love the way they look bunched at the ankle like that. It looks so chic, and you see the kind of the last of the boot through the pants. I think that's a great look.
You know, there was always something so funny. I laid at home all during Fashion Week and watched everybody's presentations, and it was really interesting to see the ankle boot with the pant links, because I felt like when they were on the outside, it looked like the model was rip-roaring about ready to
Right.
take off, and then when it was inside the shoe, it looked a little more artistic,
Right.
eclectic, easygoing, and I like that this ankle boot really takes on so many different personalities, and yet it's just one shoe
Right.
for $33 and change on Easy Pay.
I love the way it looks with the way Marcel the Shell had them on with those pants, you know, the cut pants. And then now you're looking at Carissa on screen. She's just wearing them with bare legs and a short skirt. And I feel like that's a great way to go too. Like a lot of girls who live in California, Florida, etc. And you still
Absolutely.
want to be in the swing of, you know, fall trends and fall looks. And by the way, you know, I use the word trend like sort of trepidatiously, you know, I'm like a little scared of that word because I never want to seem trendy. And that's what we tried to bring you here with this boot, is something that's sort of on trend, but certainly not trendy. It's on trend, but it's something that you'll keep in your closet for 20 years.
It's an
and you'll
Isaac icon.
That's exactly right.
Essentially.
That's
you
exactly
know,
what
think
it
of
is.
it that way. You just saw Carissa in the Bordeaux. Now you're taking a look at Linda in the coffee bean. Marcel the Shell was in black, and then we have Adrian in the cognac. We also have navy and charcoal. Our today's special value for one day only. Oh, I'm so sorry, missed our phone call. I was just getting ready to take that.
Oh, but I was going to say, Mrs. Pop Your Collar
Mrs. Pop Your Collar is wearing
also
the
known as
Bordeaux.
Courtney Kaysen is wearing the Bordeaux as well.
As
okay?
well. And it
'Cause
has a nice ring to it.
It does.
You know, I
Pop
think
Your
that
Collar
when you
Bordeaux.
Pop Your Collar Bordeaux.
Yeah, it does.
And it
Bordeaux
just
is a good last name.
Slides right off the tongue, Isaac.
But I was going to say about Linda that she's actually wearing it with tights, which, do you notice that that's also happening again?
Yeah.
It's like people were sort of off tights and off hose, and all of a sudden it's like you can't leave your house without putting on a pair of like patterned tights or like sheer, everyone's loving sheer hose again.
Yes.
Which I love, I have to say. And
Yes.
this booty with like a sheer hose.
Yes.
Is it a hoe or is it hose?
Well, it's
Is
not,
it one hose,
it's
a
not the
hoe?
first
I
part,
don't know
it's
what.
just
Okay.
the
Exactly, sorry, I couldn't resist. I was like, oh wait, is
Gonna
it
have
sheer
to
hoe?
holla
Right,
about that
exactly.
later.
Okay. All right, no letters, please. No letters, please.
But you know, regardless if you've got your favorite pair of hose on, whatever color they may be, this is something that you can color block with. You can go tonal with the opaque.
Yeah, you can.
I think even if you're still like that traditional person. But I also want to say, you know, so often my mom, and I'm sure your mom feels this way during Hanukkah or either Christmas, has no idea what to get me. She's like,
Oh.
you know, go shopping for a living. I never know which ankle boot you want.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, we don't all work at QVC, but for the fashionista in your life, with this design, higher in the front, lower in the back, the beautiful decorative zipper, the 2 3/4 heel, this is a slam dunk home run for any
Yes.
fashionista on your list. And if you think about the 3 easy payments of $33 and change, you pretty much have it paid off by the holiday season.
Well, this is so true. Plus, it comes in this neat box. Did you see the box it comes in? It comes like a half boot box, which I'm sort of mad for. It's very like, you know, little artisanal shop in Brooklyn where they make boots like this by hand.
Yes.
And they make the box by hand.
But is there also a little element of Eloise and then like, you know, Park Central with the
Yes.
customized boot for her Christmas
Yes,
morning?
darling, there
Okay,
is
great.
actually. How did
Well,
you know?
as we start wrapping up our inspirations for gifts for your closet, this is the must-have silhouette, Isaac's first ever Today's special value in this ankle boot wedge silhouette, more than 13,000 of you have dialed in since today. We have it in the must-have charcoal. We have that beautiful dark decadent navy, that Bordeaux, and yes, I'll have 2 glasses later with you. Thank you.
Okay, pop your collar
we
Bordeaux.
have, yeah, pop your collar Bordeaux. We have, of course, the cognac, the coffee bean, and the black.
And by the way, keep watching our show, because if you're kind of on the fence about these boots going, you'll notice